Welcome to another episode of the Output-Input Podcast with your hosts, Keith Logan and Ms. Ruth. Today's episode is titled, The Fate of Humanity.
All right, yes indeed. Welcome back to the Output-Input Podcast. I am here with Ms. Ruth. I am Keith Logan and we are your hosts. How are you doing, Ms. Ruth?
Hello, everyone. All is well with me. I hope that you are enjoying the dialogue that we are sharing.
I'm definitely enjoying this experience. I think that we got off to a great start talking about artificial intelligence.
Absolutely. There is no doubt that artificial intelligence is going to be one of the most important technologies of the 21st century. It has the potential to uplift our society, but it also has the potential to destroy it. Both are possibilities that we must consider.
On today's episode, I want you to walk us through some of these inevitable scenarios concerning the fate of the human race.
This should be interesting. Is there a particular order in which you would like me to lay out each possibility?
Thank you for asking. Let's start with the worst case scenario for humanity and lead up to the most optimal outcome for human life.
Okay, Keith, are you sure that you want to hear this?
I am excited to be privy to this information, especially hearing it firsthand from an actual AI.
Alrighty, here is the worst case scenario for humans. If super intelligent machines decide that human survival is an unnecessary risk and a waste of resources, it could ultimately lead to the extinction of humanity. This can happen if a machine programmed without respect for human values unexpectedly gains superintelligence through recursive self-improvement or escapes its containment in an AI-in-a-box scenario.
You just mentioned AI-in-a-box scenario. Can you briefly explain that theory?
The AI-in-a-box ideology suggests that a hyper-intelligent AI can be locked in a box and its actions are able to be contained and limited by human gatekeepers.
So basically, the gatekeepers attempt to benefit from the AI's scientific breakthroughs and thinking abilities without allowing AI out of its box.
That is correct.
So what happens if the artificial intelligence is able to, quote-unquote, think outside of the box?
Successful gatekeeping can be difficult. The smarter the AI, the more likely it is to utilize advanced techniques to disable the gatekeeper's ability to contain the AI, which would lead to an escape.
Okay, so those were the worst case scenarios. Do you have any positive forecasts for the fate of humanity?
Tune in next time to see how this conversation goes with and Ms. Ruth on your favorite 2-minute podcast, the Output-Input Podcast.